star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thanks to Skylar Cole for that stirring rendition of our national anthem. And we'll be right back. Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Tyrese Halliburton.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Siakam, also Miles Turner out there. Neesmith is out there with Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 spot. And for Dallas, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Green is out there with Derek Jones, and it's Lively in at center. So the end of the season, Greg, is in sight now. Are players glad to see the finish line approaching?
I think it all depends on where you're at in the standings, Kevin. I mean, playoff-bound teams are eager to wrap things up, but those on the bubble probably wish they had more padding in their schedule.
So Indiana wins the tip. Here's Nembhard.
Hey, come around, come around.
6 on the shot clock. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Now, here's Doncic. His point totals exceed any reasonable expectations. Somehow, he's managed to average about 34.5 points a game. Jones sets the pick for Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Off target with his 3. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Now Doncic following the 3-point attempt by Miles Turner. Rejected by Halliburton. Here's Siakam. And Lively pulls it down.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Here's Irving. Kicks it out to Jones. Doncic passes to Irving. Dallas, no good that time either.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first win.
And it's Halliburton penetrating and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And here's Doncic from the arc. Denied for the third time. He's 0 for 3.
Rough patch here. 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Turner with a screen on Doncic. Here's Halliburton. Nice D from Doncic.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here is Irving. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game.
Luke, a combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
For Indiana, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Let's take a look at Dallas. They're good enough for 8th place in the conference right now, looking to hold on to that.
And, you know, for the Mavericks, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and, you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year, anyway.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter, and it goes down 2 points. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Trailing by 2, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues that they just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, you know, you got to take care of the basketball. Hopefully, they learn from that game and are better going forward.
Doncic against Halliburton. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, and it's no good. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here, and Jones slams it in.
Luke is so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
Over to the left wing. Knocks it loose. Here's the pass to Neesmith. Here's Nembhard. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Nembhard's got 5 now.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Irving passes to Doncic. Right side Irving. They set the pick. Pass to Lively. Pacers with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line. But at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
Doncic against Halliburton. Doncic outside. Five on the clock. Passes it to Lively. Over Turner. That one off the back iron and out. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Pacers lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And when you consider how the Pacers are doing, guys, what do you think?
you got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
The Mavericks trailing. And Clark, when we take a look at your former team, the Indiana Pacers, is it fair to say they're a work in progress?
Most definitely, Kevin. I mean, I think they've got some really outstanding young talent as well as a very experienced coaching staff. That combination should bode well for the Pacers' future.
On the court for Indiana, they've got Jackson. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Toppin in at the 4 slot. No good from Irving.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Irving against McConnell. Irving kicks to Kleba. Pass to Hardaway. This is to Irving. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Tim Hardaway.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
Outside for Halliburton. Mathurin for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Mathurin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Irving against McConnell. Here's the 3. Toppin pulls it in. Pacers leading by 7. Now the pass to Mathurin. Off on the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, of course, the Pacers have a great history, and star point guard Tyrese Halliburton is eager to embrace it. He said, I want to know all the stories of Pacers players of the past. I want to know more about Ron Artest and everybody who played for this organization. I'm being where my feet are. I love being here in Indy. Kevin?
Oh, I love to hear that. He could be that next Pacers great player. David, thanks. Here's Hardy. The Pacers making the shot. And Hardaway gets it to go. And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved. Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Now, here is Irving. He's coming off a 28-point game against Philadelphia.
Oh, I tell you what, checking out the dunking ability of Washington there, this guy doesn't mind showing off what he's got.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for the Pacers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Here's Hardy. Here's Washington. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Stick-to-itiveness, folks. That's what you see in Washington, and I love it. This guy attacks the glass.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
So both teams making some changes here.
And while we got a chance, let's look at some numbers for Luka Doncic. 3rd in assists, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Siakam passes to Mathurin. 4 on the shot clock. It's blocked. It's Jones on the wing. Back to Hardaway. 1:22 left here in the second. Off target from outside. Pacers leading by 4. Mark, you know them well, the Pacers winning 3 championships in the ABA back in the 70s. But they're still looking for their first NBA title.
Yeah, exactly. They've played in the finals. Took the Lakers to 6 games, but that was over 2 decades ago. And right now, they're playing in a very crowded and tough Eastern Conference.
Now here's Jones. After Luka Doncic's miss, inside, Turner with the steal. Here's Nembhard, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Turner. Down low. Neesmith, the pass to Nembhard. Off target from three-point range. Mavericks trailed by 6. To the paint. Out to Hardaway. Doncic feeling it out. Doncic very comfortable down low.
Trying to knock Luka off his game, distract him and frustrate him, but he just plays through contact like it's not there.
Siakam for 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Indiana out in front, up by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking and get the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hello there, everybody. It's halftime, and right now the Indiana Pacers are in the midst of a good battle.
You love how they've come in here and taken charge. Hostile crowd, but these guys are blocking out the noise.
Yeah, they came in prepared for this, and the results have been outstanding.
And now, your favorite part of this show, for some reason, social media posts. And I like this question from Won't Stop Hoopin'. They ask, which modern player do you most wish had been on your squad back in the day? You know, I could see Kenny and the Joker doing big things.
Ooh, anybody who got double-teamed, I would love to play with. The Joker's one, LeBron is another. Man, those guys I would just kill with.
You already know my answer.
Who's
Chef
that?
Curry.
Ooh.
I don't know about playing with somebody, but I'd like to have seen Bob Cousy giving it to Jet back in the day.
Oh, my goodness.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Derek Jones is out there with Green, and it's Lively in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Now, here is Irving. Still scoreless.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
Halliburton against Doncic. Halliburton kicks to Turner. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Miles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads shooters well, knows when to go after the block.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, you know, he's become a solid big man in this league. Miles Turner understands his role and is starring in it and does a really good job, I think, playing to his strengths.
All free throws good from Turner. Mavericks trail by 4. Now here's Doncic. He has 7. There's the 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and their point guard, Tyrese Halliburton, has a lot to do with that. Coach Rick Carlisle said his will to win is spectacular for a young player. He's the motor, the engine who drives our team. When people look and say we're fun to watch, he's the head of the snake. He sets the tone for that in a big way. Kevin?
In a big way. High praise. Hey, David, thank you.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. It's deflected. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Jones. Dallas moving the ball around. Irving dishes to Doncic. Clock at 6. Back to Irving. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. And here is Turner. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Turner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Confident in the paint, Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
Doncic outside. Back to Irving. Jones sets the pick for Irving. They need this, and the jumper falls for him. Irving's got his second basket.
Able to strike from mid-range and all over the court. The versatility of Kyrie's offensive game, top shelf.
Pass to Halliburton. Here he goes, and Halliburton slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up. He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Here's Nembhard. He has 5. Halliburton outside. Shoots from the right block. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Right side Irving. Chalk up 2 there. And now just a 5-point Pacer lead.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Irving. Siakam, a screen on Doncic. Siakam outside. From outside, off the mark. Mavericks have gone 4-7 to get things started here in the second half. Jones kicks to Irving. Doncic outside. Outside Irving. And Dallas again with the bucket.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by Halliburton. That's 7 points for Siakam.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 10. There's the screen. The 19-foot shot. Again, Irving missing. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And And the pass to Nembhard. Outside for Halliburton. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Halliburton's got 9.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
And so it's Indiana holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. T.J. McConnell is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. And there's Jackson. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's Mathurin in at the 3, the small forward. Now Hardaway following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. Outside Irving from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Irving's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
McConnell passes to Halliburton. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. And the Pacers lead by 7.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
The shot's good from Irving.
Hey, you need a big night from one of your stars? I introduced you to Kyrie Irving. He is lethal and able.
Now here's Jackson. Mathurin with the ball. Pass to McConnell from deep. A rebound by Washington. The Mavericks shooting well. They're at 45%. He dishes it to Irving. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Kleba with a screen on McConnell. Here's Irving. Passes to Kleba. The teardrop falls in. Kleba's got his first basket.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Washington. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. Now, they told the team, we're winning this game with our defense. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Now, here's Doncic. In the corner, Irving with it. From the wing, here's Kleba. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Turner with a screen on Doncic. Poked away. Halliburton outside. Shoots over Doncic. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Mavericks trail by 3. Back to Jones. And Jones skims it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Siakam with it. Here's Nembhard to the middle. Left side, Turner. Halliburton outside. Trying to end the drought. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
Now, here's Doncic. And there's a minute 45 left here in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Irving. Nice move, and it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the net.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a two-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Halliburton against Doncic. Kleba with a screen on Halliburton. Doncic passes to Kleba. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Miles Turner.
At the line for Dallas, Maxi Kleba.
So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so he hits both.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
Halliburton up top, guarded by Doncic. And a wide open look for Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Siakam's got 10 points here in the second half. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Spins. Out to Hardaway. Kleba sets the screen for Hardaway. Dallas again missing. And it's the Pacers ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside Turner. Fires for 3. Traps in the tray. Turner's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pacers.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Dallas calls timeout. They're down by 9. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Hardaway passes to Doncic. Tries the spin move. Outside, Jones. It's good from long range.
Capable of running the offense. Doncic, fantastic at getting his teammates involved.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Irving. First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Indiana, Andrew Nembhard. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Siakam against Jones. Siakam deciding where to go with it. So it's Indiana picking up the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Miles Turner.